right. You'll have Altitude Sickness on the left and Warped Army on the right.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Looks like we're going to start a 5-on-5 game. Nobody shot off the break. Altitude Sickness playing the center of the field. Warped Army putting one guy in that baby brick who's going to end up moving up into the tall wedge in the center of the field.
Does Warped Army have a snake or a snake corner?
Yes.
So they're pretty evenly matched up for the most part.
Yeah, there's a guy in each snake corner, both D2s, both little Ws, the homes, in the center of the field. Oh, first guy going to die in finals. Oh, actually, both teams. Both teams are going to lose a guy. The Dorito 2 for Altitude Sickness and the little W for Warped Army. Altitude Sickness going to move out to Dorito corner. And the snake insert. Is that another player from Warped walking off from the Doritos? I think so. It's going to make it a 4-on-3 game in favor of Altitude Sickness.
Altitude Sickness is looking to just get right in that snake and go right down.
I don't really know. Well, Warp's going to lose another player trying to move from the home out to the little W. Altitude Sickness, kind of playing it slow. Just getting kills, trying to figure it out. No need right now with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to win a fast point.
Yep. And no need to reason you to get a penalty either.
Is there ever? Like,
sometimes there is.
Have you ever played and had a reason to get a penalty?
One time.
I'm not surprised. Warped Army going to go into the Snake 1.
Oh, Warped Army's getting an elimination out of that center wedge.
But they're also going to lose their Snake player.
Yeah, they
so it's going to leave one Warped Army player by himself there in the tall wedge.
1-on-3.
Yeah, it's a 1-on-3. I would imagine that Warped would concede this. But maybe they got faith in him. They just think he's going to pull it off. It's possible.
The Altitude Sickness lost a body count. They must still think that there's another.
Yeah, they're looking over on the Snake side a little bit. Yeah, Warp's going to concede. Give Altitude Sickness the first point. You know what I want to see from Warped?
What?
You really want to know what I want to see from Warped?
I do.
Ed Portman, listen. I want a Warped mech gun, a new one. Bring back private label guns. Warped guns.
Yeah, the darks were awesome.
Yeah, I want a mech one, though.
Yeah?
Like
A dark G-Tech 170R.
a warped one, a dark one. Dark warped.
Dark is warped.
Dark warped
A
G.
warped sport.
Say that all real fast. Dark warped G-Tech 170R.
Warped Sports Dark G-Tech 170R.
Now you got it, sports.
Yeah.
Ed Portman edition.
Ah. He said not this season.
All in caps, though, so you know what that means.
It's coming!
That means he's got one. He just won't show us.
Yeah. All right. playing for third and fourth. DSO on my left, AC Casey on my right.
Ooh, got a big move on DSO. Going to take the S1 off the break. Snake corner guy getting checked out by rep. Rep's going to call him clean. AC Kansas City's going to lose their snake player. DSO going to crawl down the snake. Take at least one little bump. Use that player behind him. Put in that AC Casey player in the back snake corner. Let him bump a little bit. AC Casey going to fill out to Dorito side corner.
AC Casey making a drastic move over there on the wedge side.
Yeah, he's going to make it.
DSO still up by one player over AC Casey. Andy Jameson over there in the 50 wedge on the Dorito side, getting a little bit tall with his gun, trying to shoot down the snake. Looks like a bold strategy. See if it pays off for him. Adam Beamer laying down on the belly.
DSO going to fill into that center brick. Possibly has a shot on that wedge.
He does if he looks that way.
The,
He's going to swap back to the snake side now.
doesn't look like, well, where's the, oh, there, the other DSO player is in that Dorito on the inside of the field near the 40.
Oh, okay.
Because I was looking, I was like, no one's really looking over there on the Dorito side watching Andy in that wedge, but that guy is keeping him honest.
Can't see out this big window I'm looking at.
I got a window.
You got a computer screen.
Yeah. Andy's going to get shot out of that wedge. Over for AC Kansas City. They're going to backfill into the Dorito corner. Looks like Zach Cassidy in the home for AC Kansas City, switching back and forth, trying to get a shot on somebody. He's getting shot at by the S3. Adam Beamer off of DSO. That's going to force AC Kansas City to towel. back to the first place match. You have Warped Army on your left, Altitude Sickness on your right.
Altitude Sickness taking that little baby cake in the center of the field, shooting that snake lane pretty hard. AC Casey taking the wedge in the center of the field. Sorry, warped, my bad.
Warped gonna lose a player out of Dorito corner.
Dion, looks like, maybe.
Altitude Sickness gonna go with that crawl again. Just sniff the turf all the way up to it.
All the way?
Yeah, all the way. Just still taking. It's hot.
His hands are burning.
Hot turf. Warp gonna lose a second guy over there on the D side. That's gonna leave them in the snake corner, the home, and that tall wedge in the center of the field. Altitude Sickness still with 5 bodies alive. Ooh, Warped gonna lose snake corner also. Not looking too good. Gonna try to fill out that snake corner from the home. He's gonna make it. Not be surprised if right now, well, he should, the Altitude Sickness player in the Doritos, to get up and move. But again, if they know the count and it's 5-on-2, there's no need for a quick point. There's still 4 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're in the position to be up 2, no point giving the other team more time. Yeah, we're going to force Warp to towel. It's going to give the point to Altitude Sickness. 4 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock. Still plenty of time for Warp to bring it back, too. Timeout called by DSO. Now they're going to do the awkward walk by. Everybody has to walk by each other. It's like, yeah, hey, good luck. And then under your breath, I don't really mean it. Maybe that's just me. Have fun.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. And inside I'm like, you better not lose.
I don't want them to have fun at all. Tim was beaten as a child.
Okay.
That's why you're so angry all the time.
Seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
All right, here we go. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left on the clock. DSO up 1-0 against AC Kansas City. AC Kansas City on the left, DSO on the right. Looks like we're going to make a big move into the snake by DSO. Going to make it clean. AC Kansas City playing the back snake corner, the home, the Dorito corner, and the little W in the back and the baby cake. 5 up for both teams. Oh, we're gonna check the guy in the snake corner. He's gonna be called clean. AC Kansas City player in this back snake corner, just laying it down, trying not to let anybody move down the field on the snake side.
Looks like Sam Miller. Sebastian Morehouse up in the center of the field with that tall wedge. ACKC player crawling up to the big brick in the center of the field. Looks like Josh Hards.
We're going to see a move by this little W player trying to get into the Doritos for AC Kansas City. He's trying to. He's seeing what's coming at him. DSO's going to lose their home guy. DSO's snake one and snake corner battling with the player in the ACKC snake corner. Ooh, big move. That was not smart at all.
Or necessary.
Oh, yeah. Don't know what the thinking was behind it. Is that Andy Jameson? Yeah. I mean, he went all the way up there. In the process, the snake one dies for DSO and the snake insert. That's actually going to make it where Josh Hartz is going to come through and try to get a kill in the center wedge. He is. I mean, it worked out with all the confusion going on, but that was a big bite with two guys on that shooting down that side of the field. DSO is going to towel, give the point to AC Kansas City. My wife does beat me, Dustin. You know it.
It's true.
Refs are going to give us 1 second. They're going to top off a bunker with some air. Jake's fixing a sandwich. That's what he's talking about. Nothing else.
Now turn the mic back on.
Oh, man. All right, while these refs are airing this up, just heads up. I almost said July Sports. It's getting warm in here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, a little bit. September 19th and 20th, GI Sports Open here at Elite Sports. It's the Elite X-Ball League second event of the year. We got 3 divisions, D5 X-Ball, D4 X-Ball, and Elite X-Ball. If you don't know, the Elite X-Ball, we play true X-Ball, where it's 2 10-minute halves with a 5-minute halftime, with a mercy rule of 7 in the second half. Trying something a little different. Also with that division, if you're ranked low and you want to play it, you're not going to get APPA points. This is for guys who play national events who don't want to score too many points to where they can't go play those, but they still want to play local paintball. You're allowed 1 D1 player and 1 D2 player or 2 D2 players on your roster, and everybody else ranked below that. Gives you something a little bit different to play. So, back onto this. by altitude sickness.
10 seconds.
4 minutes, 31 seconds left to go. Warped Army on your right and altitude sickness on your left. Warped Army is going to take off and to go to the center of the field. Going to get a kill on the home player. That's going to be 1 death for altitude sickness. That's what Warp needs, but Warp's going to get shot going into the snake. Yeah, you can't do that. Warp player going into the snake. Ask the ref where. You can't talk if a ref calls you dead, so he's going to get 1 more pulled with him. There's no talking after you're hit. It's just better if a ref tells you to get off field to get off the field. Altitude sickness player going to back up from the baby brick and get into the home bunker. He might have got a ball on him. He's got a ref checking him. Ref's going to call him clean.
Elimination coming out of the center brick for Warped Army. Altitude sickness is just kind of rolling their guns, just waiting for Warped Army to push into them. Warped Army making an advancement up there into the Greedo 1. Altitude sickness is matched in the Greedo 1, and Warped Army also has a player in the 50 wedge. Clock is ticking down to a minute. Warped Army needs to make something happen to try and get this point. Need an elimination to happen.
Two seconds.
The Warp player over there in the wedge, Dion Fetch, looks like he's playing 1-on-2. Looks like he might try and push up into their wedge. Here comes, looks like Bryce Necker moving up into the center field. Oh, takes a little spill. Seems to be okay. He's going to try and come around. Got 10 seconds left. Looks like altitude sickness.
It doesn't look like Warp's going to be able to.
No, unfortunately not.
Honestly, out of everybody who played today, those are the 2 best teams that played this. That game was meant to happen. Congrats to Al. Oh, no. He just did a hopper dump. That's an automatic disqualification because it's annoying. just wrote that rule in there.
5 seconds ago.
No, I mean, I've had it in my mind the whole time. But
Oh.
Time. Game finished. 1 minute. Seconds.
all right, tied game here. DSO versus AC Kansas City. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Looks like the DSO player is going to get pulled out of the snake. There's also a lot of people dying off the AC Kansas City side. Yeah, AC's going to have to concede that one. They lost way too many people way too quick. Yeah, Josh Hartzer in the center just stood up. He's the last guy left for AC Kansas City. Turned around and shrugged, like put his hands up, like, where'd everybody go? To the pit. That's where they went. Yeah, you got nothing.
I got nothing. I was gonna say it's a dying party or elimination party.
Oh, they're having an elimination party over in the pit?
Yep, elimination party.
Josh didn't get the invite.
Sucks to be you.
Well,
Yeah, maybe
that
that's
part. That party's not any fun. There's no fun happening over there.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
All right, we'll have AC Kansas City on the left. DSO on the right.
10 seconds.
DSO going to double up the back center can. Sending a guy all the way out to the Dorito corner in the D2. Also putting a guy in the snake corner. ACKC with a delay out into the snake. 1. So got a guy backing him up in the snake corner who is going to get shot. Going to be the first elimination for this match, for this point. Casey really needs to score this point to stay in it. Real hard to come back with 2 points in under 2 minutes. Especially on this layout where everybody's taking quite a while to score points.
Andy Jamison up in the center of the field for ACKC on the left. Sorry, correction, that's Josh Hards. DSO player dying off on the Dorito side. Another ACKC player takes a walk off the Dorito side as well.
2 seconds.
ACKC's having a hard time living right now.
Alex Young in the snake for AC Kansas City, going to bump at least one knuckle. Try to get a shot on somebody. Josh Hart's going to try to make something happen. They have 45 seconds left. They're going to need to score this point or it's over. Alex Young gets shot for AC Kansas City out of the snake. That's going to allow this DSO player to come up into the snake. AC Casey, don't know why, but going to retreat, go to a better spot. Gonna trade out in the center. Josh Hards and I think that's Andrew Collins that traded out with him. Chris said, "Ref, gonna take another spill and just have a seat." That's going to end it. That's going to be the end. That's going to give the win to DSO, a 2-1 score. DSO third place. And that's going to conclude the event, the EXL Virtue Open.
Thank you to all of our sponsors. Virtue Paintball, GI Sports, DLX Technology, Shocker Paintball, GOG Paintball, Max Sportswear, JT Paintball.
Jump.